everyone, my name is NewFlowerGirl, but you can call me Demi, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to NASCAR Catchfence crashes. Because I've seen a few of those kind of crashes, and they usually just tear apart the entire car. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Like this video while you're at it and subscribe if you're new.
Just staying up high going in the corner. He's not following the truck in front of him. Don't know what's going on there.
Whoa! Oh, look out! We got trouble. This is gonna hurt.
This is an old one. Whoa!
Oh my!
Yeah, that car is falling apart.
Oh my!
That car's completely destroyed.
Yep. Keep your fingers crossed.
Say that the driver is okay.
And it was so good for so long, it turned into so bad so quickly.
Tell me the driver.
We'll be back to see what happened, and as I said, keep your fingers crossed, folks. We're at Daytona.
Hold on.
Okay.
No trouble. Ryan Newman, hard into the wall. Michael McDowell, hard into the wall.
Caution's out, caution's out.
They look kind of
Terrible crash.
Hey, look right over here. You can see, like, not Ryan Newman overran that corner just a little bit. You see quite a few cars over there. Come back on the track. Contact between Biffle and Newman.
Yes, Biffle came back on the track. Newman was right there. Got into him and hard into that guardrail, and the tires sends him back out in the middle of the track here into McDowell.
See the rear end housing pollution car, and then it goes over the fence. That last impact for McDowell was the one that probably knocked the wind out of him.
It was Biffle coming back on the track that made Newman try to avoid running into him.
Those drivers are
Dillon Jr. to the bottom of the track. Junior will win at Daytona.
he wins in
And the big one happens behind them.
That's a crazy way to end the race. Just crash. Yeah.
The three of Austin Dillon into the catch fence. All the
of those
crews
guys are
getting out to that
going
car to assist these drivers. Thumbs going up from all the crew members, and the crowd roars.
He's okay.
Look at the catch fence on the front straight.
Kind of stuck in the middle there. Comes across the Ford's bumper. As he does, he spins back in, gets the three airborne, and he just gets projected off the other cars right up into the fence.
He went from the bottom of the racetrack over 2 rows of cars and into that catch fence.
Here we go. You can see him on the bottom.
But he goes
Rex starts in front. He runs in the back of the 24. Gets up on the 11. Now he's on top of the 51.5. And now it's just along for the ride.
Once you lose control,
Watch the car stop. Watch the car stop. It gets into those poles. And it goes from, I don't know what, 180, 190 miles an hour. I'm just guessing, to a complete stop. That is unbelievable.
And it looks like that's 3,500 pounds. That stock car is extremely heavy. And you see here, after he's upside down, the 2 is spinning. Obviously, he's already lost control, makes more contact with the 3.
See, Tony Stewart just bull his way through there to get an opportunity, and he's going to have it too. Final corner at Daytona. Who's going to get here first? Regan Smith 7, Keselowski 22, Stewart 33, and contact. Smith turned around. Tony Stewart is going to win this race. And a terrible crash coming to the finish.
This is a big wreck.
Kyle Larson's car with the front end severely torn off.
I don't think he can step out until he waits till the last second and picks up.
He goes to the outside. Is Edwards going to
he
turns it? No.
Oh, and that destroyed the front end of Newman's car.
No.
Edwards
Edwards will not make it to the flag. Brad Keselowski won this race.
Unbelievable.
Carl Edwards' car destroyed, and Junior's protege, Keselowski, the winner, and Carl Edwards is moving around and ready to climb out.
Carl Edwards, he opened it up just a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think this is a hard lick right into the fence. I mean, that car, that looked like Bobby Allison did here in 1987.
The catch fence did its job, and the car did its job.
Thank goodness we have the new, stronger, much stronger, safer catch fences.
And Newman took a hard hit from Edwards as well.
Good to know that they have stronger catch fences now.
Look at just a car with the room left on the bottom.
What happened here is the 09 looked to the outside. Carl went up a little bit to block him, and 09 went right back to the bottom and clipped him.
You know, the move looked a lot like the one that Brian Vickers put on Jimmy Johnson when Vickers won.
Wow.
But what a hit.
Wow. That is 1987 all over again. Oh, my gosh. And did you see that? I believe it was Biffle that almost T-boned the 99. But watch. The 09's going to look to the outside where he already has. Carl went up to block him a little bit. Now he's going to come down to try to block him again. And you get one shot at it, but you don't get two. Watch this.
He was already airborne.
What a lick.
Oh my gosh.
There have been
unbelievable.
From the one cars.
You know, and looking very carefully at the catch fencing that held, and I did not see any debris go into the grandstand.
He's going to have to fight them off from both sides right here. He's got cars coming each way. McMurray with a head of steam. McMurray, oh, look out, little contact with a 32. McMurray says, hey, I was in front the last time. You took it away from me earlier today. He's going to try and take it away from him. He's hung in the middle. Here he goes. Keselowski got trouble now. Keselowski's got like on the hard side. Look out, they're going to go around. Oh, big crash. Oh, and up into the wall. Look out. The caution is out. The race will finish. And it looks like Brad Keselowski is going to get the race win.
Bring it here. Bring it here.
We will check with NASCAR officials because of where the field would be set when the yellow came out. Unofficially, it looks like Brad Keselowski has taken the win. And tough break for Kenny Wallace there.
Oh, it's good to see that right there.
Let's go back and take another look and see what happened.
See McMurray trying to get in line right here, right behind Harvick. Just not enough room.
Yeah, and he had to check up for just a second because he was on the right rear quarter of Kevin Harvick. And then once he goes around, the chaos begins. Look at the sensor. Wow.
Good to see him get out of that car, but that catch fence does its job.
Well, and remember, they raised the catch fence after last year's race here. Also stretched it out over the racetrack. You're right. It did its job. Another view. See right there. Jamie McMurray just trying to get in. He was going to try to get there and push Kevin Harvick.
You got to remember an opening. They're coming to the checker flag, so they're not going to let off.
Yellow is back on the track. We got a major crash through the tri-oval. Car on fire coming to the line right here in front of us. It's Tess Musgrave's car, front and rear. And Bonnet's car is also involved in the incident. There are 4 or 5 cars that have crashed here in the tri-oval. There is Neil Bonnet's number 31 as you exit pit road.
Wow, his car goes upside down. And then comes back on the wheels as we see Musgrave's car sliding up against the wall, flames coming from it as he comes across the start-finish line.
Into the catch fence.
Yellow car still in the picture, but Buddy Baker, who has a lot of sentiment on veteran observers, as one of the real...
Oh, you had a puncture.
Bobby Allison with a horrible crash here on the front stretch. It has torn out a complete section of protective railing separating it. Alan Kowicki becomes involved.
Debris is collecting other cars. There was a lot of debris in the front stretch. Kowicki was involved. Richard Petty, I think, is another one of the cars. Lots of debris on the front stretch. Now, Bobby's car, to me, appeared to stay together quite well. He didn't get up into the fencing, but not into the stands.
And it was close, though. He has torn out a whole large area of guardrail. There it is, protecting the crowd from the racetrack, and he
Wow.
came very, very close to going into the stage. I think I saw a tire coming apart while he was right here in the tri-oval nearing the starting line.
Right rear, it begins to shred, and the car goes out of control. You're at 210 miles an
he
hour. You
got
can see
a
the right rear
puncture.
going. You see the debris there on the left-hand side of your screen.
That
Earnhardt
is
avoids Bobby. The car goes backwards. The
debris that
aerodynamics
is
get underneath the
rubber.
car, and Allison gets up into the fence. The aerodynamics lifted the car. They're not built to go backwards. Right underneath Harold Kinder. Harold, he stayed in there. Boy, I'll tell you, talk about a trooper. Kinder is right there. He's got the yellow flag out right away. That is a veteran, competent flagman. Here comes the
And
rest of the
everyone
field
else
down. They've
comes.
decelerated to maybe 180 miles an hour, but all the debris, there's Petty, there's Kawicki spinning. There's just nowhere for many of these drivers to go because there's so much of what was left over from the initial impact on the front stretch, and there was just nowhere to go.
And tires began to explode too as they ran over debris caused by the Allison crash. Well, it's very rare that you see that catch fencing do its job, but it sure did its job here at Talladega today. As if it hadn't been there, or if it had not been as strong as it was, Bobby Allison's car would very clearly have gone into the grandstand right below us here in the broadcast booth. There's the tire going.
Here's another angle of it, and we'll just let you watch it because we've covered it well.
There goes Darrell Waltrip going by without becoming involved in it, but as I said, as the cars came down now, they were running over the debris of the Allison car, and tires were blowing, and therefore they became involved in the crash. There's Petty, Alan Kulwicki, Phil Parsons made contact with the...
Look at Top 09. He's coming back. He's got pushing from Joey Coulter, and they're making some ground.
Now moving off of the bottom of the racetrack as they come into the tri-oval.
Stay on the yellow line. They're trying to make something happen up top here. Stay on the yellow line.
Jason White, and around they go. That will bring the caution out as Joey Coulter goes flying into the catch fence just past the start-finish line, and that will mean John King will win at Daytona.
You just won Daytona.
It happened as far as the caution coming out. Look back in the middle there, the 22 of Joey Coulter.
A little bit of contact with the 31 of James Busher.
Just
Gets
one
up into the
side
catch fence, and man, does that catch fence
annihilated
do
by
its
catch
job.
fence.
And of course, Ty Dillon slipped right through again. See Ty there in the truck with the bright neon orange, just slips right through.
Everyone
just glad
who
Coulter's
was
okay. That
near
was
that
wild
was
looking.
running away. I
See the
would
way
have
it
done the
ripped that
same.
back of that truck apart?
Everyone
Sure
would
did.
have.
And the front.
Well, you can see the inside. It's not pretty cool.
James Busher in the 31 got into the back of that 22.
It's quite interesting to see how things work.
Watch this.
Well, look at that ride, will you? Is that Hornaday going underneath Joey Coulter?
Hornaday underneath the 22 of Joey Coulter.
Without its covers. Oh. That was it, apparently. That was it. Yeah. Okay, so. Thank you very much for watching. I know this is quite a short one. But yeah. We don't have to worry about it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then please hit the like button. Also consider subscribing if you don't want to miss any more of these. Next video, we're going to be reacting to this one. Yeah. So that's it from me for now, and I shall see you guys in another reaction video. Bye!